statue. God is everywhere. How can you say that He is not in statue? He is also in statue. So it is my devotion, it is my qualification that I can induce that statue to speak with me. Just like the same, if I am electrician, then I can fit any electrical instrument or machine or light from the electric energy which is all over. Similarly, God's energy, He is present everywhere. When we are advanced in spiritual consciousness, then we can see God everywhere. Maya tatamidam saddam jagat abbaktam buddhina. So, He is everywhere and He is not everywhere also. Just like you have got this post box. The post box means the post office. You put your letter, it will go to the destination because it is authorized. Similarly, the authorized deity established in a temple that is worshipped by thousands and thousands of men in India still. There was an occasion to worship the temple of Jagannath at Puri. In one day, about 600,000 people assembled there. In one day. So still, India, they have got this faith and they worship the deity in the temple. There are thousands and thousands of temples and they receive the result. They are happy. So, if we are prepared to accept these things and do according to the devotional rules and regulations, then it will be possible for us to see God anywhere and everywhere. It requires our own qualification. But at the same time, na cha masthani bhutani pasami yogamaisaram. Bhutavit na cha bhutasta mamatma bhutavhavana. So, he said, energy is spread all over the universe, all over the world, and by his energy he can present anywhere and everywhere, but at the same time he is not in everywhere and everywhere. So, the conclusion is, when his devotee is there, he can manifest himself in everywhere and anywhere, but when there is no devotee, he is not there. All this energy is there. There are many instances. Prahlad Maharaj, he saw Krishna from the pillar. That's a long story, I shall recite some other day. So, God can manifest Himself from anywhere and everywhere, because He is present everywhere. But it requires my qualification to see Him. It requires my qualification. If I am qualified enough, premanjana churita bhakti vilochane, if I have developed such consciousness, such love, transcendental love for God, then I can see Him everywhere and anywhere. Any place. From picture, from statue, in statue, without picture, within myself, in air, in water, everywhere I can see. That is the process. He's giving a nice example here. Jathakasha sthito nityang vayu sarvatrago mahan. Tatha sarvani bhutani masthani tu upadharaya. He says, Jatha akasha sthito nityang vayu. The air is situated in the sky. Everyone knows it, that air is passing or blowing within the sky. And nityang vayu sarvatrago mahan, and it is blowing everywhere. You cannot find out any place where there is no air. If you want to drive out air, then you have to make by machine, by vacuum, air tight. Otherwise, air is everywhere. Jathakasha sthito nityam vayu sarvatra go mahan. As the air is spread all over, anywhere. Similarly, tatha sarvani bhutani masthani tu budharaya. Similarly, everything that is there, that is existing, it is within me. It is within me. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim janti mamika. And when this manifestation, material manifestation is dissolved, then where does it take place? Where does it go? He says, Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim janti mamikam. My prakriti, my nature is manifested, and when the time is finished, that nature is wound up. And kalpakkhaye punastani kalpado visjami aham. In this way, at a certain interval, this material manifestation is exhibited, and again it is wound up. This material manifestation is, sometimes it is created and sometimes it goes into the nature of the Lord. But spiritual creation is not like that. Spiritual creation is permanent. In the material creation, everything is temporary, non-permanent. Just like this body. This body is created. Take for example, in our personal self, we are spiritual spark, fragmental. We have several times discussed this point that we are all spiritual spark, fragmental part of the Supreme Lord. As we are creating our body, and it is finishing, and again I am creating my body, and again finishing. That is a fact. I have created this body, you have created your body. You are a small particle, atomic, physical portion. And when you are put into the womb of your mother, you get your body and develop. Everything is developing like that. Similarly, as we are developing our own body, unless the spiritual spark is there within the body will not develop. This example we have given several times. A child comes out. If the child is dead, no, it will not develop. But if he has got life, if the spiritual spark is there, the child grows to a man. Similarly, the whole universe, the whole material manifestation, they are going on the presentation, on the presence of the Supreme Lord. As we have got our spiritual presence within this body, similarly, this universe is also containing the God's representative as Paramatma. Kirodasai Vishnu, that information we get. Due to his presence, the material existence is there. Just due to my presence, the body is existing. And as soon as I am out of this body, the body will go to hell. Similarly, this material manifestation is due to the presence of God. Otherwise, there is no such existence. So, sometimes he manifests and sometimes he does not. This is going on. Sarvabhutani kaunteya prakritim janti mamikam. Similarly, I wound up. It goes to me. Again, kalpakkhaye punasthanvi kalpado visjamaham. Then after certain intervals, when there is again kalpa, each creation is called a kalpa. Kalpanta sthayino guna. Each creation is called a kalpa. So there are many kalpas. We cannot calculate what is the age of one kalpa. One hint is there in the Bhagavad Gita that in each kalpa, one day a Brahma, that sahasajuga parjantam marhajat brahmano vidu, 400,000, 4,300,000 of years into 1,000, that makes one day a Brahma. Similarly, he lives for 100 years, and after each 100 years, the kalpa is finished, and again another kalpa begins. That is the calculation from Vedic literature.